All right, boys, we are back for our next episode of Warhammer 40k Rogue Raider. I think we're still doing.
A new challenge for me.
I think we're still doing tutorial here. We have to go find Morty from Rick and Morty. I think he's up here. Oh, what's going on over here? Shoot.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
I'll lay
Okay.
claim to the stars.
Can I go over here? Can't go up that bridge. Wait, can we shoot this guy?
Not a problem for me.
We kill this guy? I don't think so.
Suits my purposes.
All right, reload.
All too easy. Victory awaits.
Here's Morty. Think he's our first party member, maybe? Who's this guy?
Thank Providence you are alive and well.
Always on time, eh, Coonrad? The moment we finish chasing the riffraff around the deck, you show up. Always just after the fighting's done. You could set your chrono by it.
Mort, pull yourself together.
What, did the Lord Captain send you to chivvy us along? We're all done here. I'll report right away.
Okay. Okay.
Master of Whispers, what is happening on my ship? The Voxnet is silent. The Voxmaster is not responding. Armed assailants have stormed the officer's deck, and my arch-militant just destroyed several more heretics on the way here. Is this a severe case of warp madness? Have some of my crew lost their minds and forgotten who they are and whom they serve? Report!
I have not yet received word from the Engineerium regarding any Gellerfield failures, but communications were already unstable half an hour ago, and now they have ceased altogether. Whatever the cause may be, the consequences are spreading fast. I am receiving scattered reports from the middle decks, and the only Voxcasts from the lower bays are one-way heretical gibberish. That the madmen have already reached the officer's deck suggests that this outrage was planned in advance. Perhaps this is an organized mutiny.
I think this guy's behind it. Right? He's the Master of Whispers. He should have known this shit was coming. Mutiny, but who attempts a mutiny here in the warp? Mutiny against the Emperor's Anointed. Execute the traitors. Every last one of them.
First, we have to confirm that the bridge and the Navigator's Sanctum are secure. And I have the means to do both things at once.
Her expression changes as her eyes flash ominously.
Edelthrad, where is he? I must know if he is unharmed. A psyker aboard a ship that is potentially being assailed by the warp could pose a greater threat to himself and others than a whole army of madmen with improvised weapons.
Maybe Edelthrad is leading it?
I tried to locate him, but the last thing known about his movements is that he arrived on Transitional Deck 18. ...
Blast it! Master of Whispers, find Edelthrad immediately. Seneschal, locate Tlas and the Sister of Battle. Both are to remain at my side. Arch-militant, with me. I must go to my study. And it appears we might encounter heretics along the way.
Yes.
If I may, Lord Captain. Transitional Deck 18 is at the heart of the disturbance. And if our goal is to bring Edelthrad back, I could use some support. After all, I'm not as adept at directly confronting enemies of the House as the esteemed Arch-Militant, and taking into consideration Edelthrad's psyker powers.
Okay.
Then it's settled.
Oh.
Find Edelthrad and bring him here. In whatever state you find him.
There's a weird little cutscene.
This elevator leads to restricted compartments such as my personal chambers and the bridge. Do not let me down. I require you both. Do you understand?
I hear an obey, Lord Captain. I should do everything in my power. I cannot promise that I won't lose our dearest heir somewhere along the way.
Kunrad, keep an eye on our spirited guest. You are personally responsible. Mort!
She's gonna get killed, right? And then we become the rogue trader.
Are you ready to head to 18? It is a long walk, and you do not even have proper gear.
I have a proposition. Since that I am the more important person here, you can go in the front to shield me from potential threats. You had better not fail me. The Lord Captain made it clear that relying on you is fraught with risk. I shall make do. Lead the way.
Of course you will. Lady Theodora would never have someone she couldn't rely on as one of her heirs. But that is no longer relevant.
Oh. What does that mean? With a pop and a sharp crackle, something hits you in the abdomen and you are consumed by unbearable gut-wrenching pain. Uh-oh. It's a coup. Promised you a special destiny, Creamy. It's time to fulfill it. Yes, my destiny is to become the rogue trader. We're gonna become John Trader. Should we do like... We can do like a heretical run, right? We can do like, there's like different alignments. Ow.
Careful, careful. Be gentle with our guest. He has an important mission to complete during our visit to the Warrant Chamber. And for that, I need him breathing. Oh, you are back with us, I see. Delightful.
Bought fear, you two-faced scum. You were the one behind this mayhem?
How perceptive of you. I'll help you with the next insight. I need you here for your blood. You have the option to share it voluntarily, or I will squeeze it out of you myself. We are in the anteroom of the Warren Chamber, this void ship's most hallowed vault. There, beyond those gates, lies the relic that gives Theodora all of her power. The sacred Warrant of Trade. Only one obstacle remains on my path to obtaining it. The gates of the chamber are guarded by the Sentinel, an ancient device that will only open the door to a true heir of the dynasty. I expected to do this part myself, but never mind. You will offer your blood to the Sentinel.
Why are you doing this? What is it, inbred? Is your blood too thin for the Sentinel? Oh, I like that. No intention of helping you. I will help you as long as you spare my life. Will you let me join you? We can take the warrant from Theodora together. So that's like the evil one. What is it, inbred? Is your blood too thin?
The Warp's blessing has raised me too much above your kind, Fon Valencius. The Sentinel refused to submit to me. But you can help. After all, isn't that what family is for?
What? Sorry, pathetic. What sorry, pathetic excuse do you even have for your apostasy? You sordid, wretched piece of Grox shit.
Wretched? What do you know about wretchedness? Theodora's cur. Are you hoping to buy a grain of her indulgence with your blind loyalty? Oh, I know this delusion. But thank the gods it no longer has power over me. Humanity can rot. I no longer serve mortal kind.
Uh-oh.
Once my work is done, I'll make that pompous wench, Fon Valencius, watch as I sacrifice her entire dynasty and commit their fate to the gods. And you will be the instrument by which I will accomplish this righteous act.
Cool. I think we're gonna do like a good. The blade flashes in the dim light and drops of blood appear on your palm. For a brief moment, you feel nauseous, your head is spinning, and then quiet whispers begin to flood your mind. More and more sourceless voices echo each other. drowning out your own thoughts, replacing them with a singular urge. Go to the gate. Go to the gate. Go to the gate. Get out. I am not your puppet. I will do as you require, but I'll find a way to make you pay for this, you filth. Enough threats, I will comply. Fight the voices. Voices in your head giggle and mock your desperate outcry. You feel this intruding influence. Decision consequences. You were wounded by the corrupted weapon, which led to a warp entity invading your mind. You feel this intruding influence forcing you onto your feet and making you take a step towards the gates looming in the center of the chamber. What is this? Railroading. Dungeon Master, why are you making me do this? Oh, look at this servitor. One of the available dialogue options requires making a skills test. Unlike with passive tests which are made automatically, in this case you can decide whether or not to select an option, consequences of which will depend on the results. Success or failure affects how the dialogue will develop. Blah, blah, blah. The number after the skill test name indicates the difficulty. Okay. In the gateway arc, you see a cogitator with a human likeness built into the front panel. As you approach, the torso twitches slightly. This is a servitor, an obedient automaton created from a lobotomized human being. Sentinel turns its head towards you, one of its eye sockets lighting up with two ember irises we can examine. Success. Carefully inspect the design of the gate cogitator. What immediately catches your eye is the strange alloy that was used as material for the machine components, some of which are unfamiliar to you. You suspect that this might be some kind of Archaeotech relic. We gain 20 experience. Servitor on the gate begins to move. With the screeching and groaning of metal, it leans forward closer to you. Its lower jaw opens with a drawn-out shriek, much wider than the jaw of a living human could. The servitor's mouth is filled with a sharp metallic fangs that glint in the dim light. The vid screen to the right of you lights up, showing strings of mysterious symbols on a green background. Okay. A whisper runs through your consciousness, insisting, demanding sacrifice. The voices that filled your head after Vodfair wounded you with his blade did not go away. On the contrary, their source coiled itself into a tight knot somewhere in the depths of your mind. Look back for anything that could be used as a weapon. You look around in hopes of finding at least something that could work as a weapon. Your search is in vain. The chamber anteroom is completely empty and in perfectly working condition. Nary a broken panel or a protruding piece of rebar in sight. Look back.
Did you forget something? I suggest you hurry.
Okay, I guess we have to put our hand into the mouth. Sentinel's jaws clamp around your hand, puncturing your skin and sinking into your flesh. A few dark drops fall into the servitor's throat, and immediately you hear humming as the servo motors start up and the pumps stir into motion. The vid screen of the cogitator flickers. Several long minutes pass. Sentinel's jaws remain closed, and you are beginning to feel sick. Perhaps if you were to lean against the gate, you could catch your breath. Maybe even close your eyes and pretend none of this ever happened.
High levels of caustic humus. The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance?
You do not understand where this quiet voice is coming from, crackling like static. Is it the Sentinel, the cogitator? Is it a figment of your weary mind? Whichever it is, you can clearly hear every word. Yes, I do require assistance. Pain shoots through your head and subsides just as quickly. It would seem the entity coiled in your consciousness does not have the ability to do you any real harm.
Request accepted. Initiating defense protocol.
Do it. Initiate defense protocol. There's just heavy boulders hiding behind you. Okay, and flamethrowers. Okay.
Well, there is still another way.
Good work, cogitator. Oh, the door opened. Check the warrant chamber. What is this? Old injury. Stack 1 of 20. Okay. Enormous gates match the importance of the thing they protect. Okay.
It's about time.
About damn time. What's this over here? Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. It's huge. That's cool. Let it be known that by my will and by the true words of this document, I appoint this person to be the bearer of the warrant of trade and bestow upon them and their dynasty something it went too quickly. To be the paragon of humanity, unbroken by adversity, to walk bravely first into darkness, to triumph over nightmares untold, to hold bodily the reins of fate, to walk steadily the roads of thorns, through pain to greatness. Little servo skull.
Escort the child of the house to safety.
What? Servo skull's creaking, gradually turns into... I wish I could zoom in more. Jesus. Escort the child of the house to safety. I need a weapon. I am utterly defenseless.
Distance from the current location to the nearest arsenal. Initiating situational calculations.
Servo skull goes silent and its relays clicking. Second after second passes, and you realize that the servo skull will not answer you. I need to contact Theodora.
Voxcast frequencies disrupted.
Okay.
Voxmaster, restore communication with the Navigator's Sanctum. I am trying to contact the bridge. If anyone can hear me on this frequency, regroup all available forces and head to the upper decks at once. I repeat, regroup all available forces and head...
Communication protocols breached. Signal latency assessment unavailable. Unable to establish two-way connection.
Okay. Who are you?
Temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warren Sentinel standing by.
Okay. Lead me
Middle
away.
and upper decks. Assuming the probability of safe placement in areas of concentration of armed units. Calculating. To prevent unauthorized units from breaching the warrant chamber, preemptive sealing must be initiated. The mobile unit will start executing the received order immediately after the safety of the warrant is secured.
Okay. The game story unfolds. You'll see notifications at the top of the screen indicating the status of your current objective has been updated, and now new information. You can open the journal by pressing J or click on it on the left-hand side or at the notification. Journal entries help you keep track of current events and guide your character on the journey. The rumors and contracts section also contain important information. You'll learn more about them later. Okay. Okay. Where are we going, robot?
None shall stand in my way.
Seal the warrant chamber? Okay.
Master. Whatever are you doing in the warrant chamber? How did you... Throne preserve me. What is the meaning of this?
Conrad Vodfear is a traitor. When we parted ways on the officer's deck, he stunned me somehow and brought me here.
What?
He intended to take revenge on Theodora for something, and trying to reach the warrant was somehow part of that plan.
Oh,
jeez.
God, Emperor. I presume he is the one responsible for the mutiny. And, Master, I wish to remind you that you are to refer to the Lord Captain as Lady Theodora.
Vodfear openly admitted that he's the mastermind behind the mutiny.
Saints' blood! And it is small wonder that the heretics are so well organized. I thought his order to seal the passages between decks was his attempt to stop the attackers from spreading to other levels. But now I see the real reason. It was to stop the enforcers from intervening. At least you are alive, and now safe, Master. Alas, I doubt we can afford to look for a compartment to sit out this disaster. You're in a bad way. I can treat your wounds. I have a Medicaid kit with me.
Oh, nice.
And, for the love of the throne, now is not a good time to be walking around the decks without means of self-defense. Here.
Thank you. Why did you have all those things? While fighting, your character can lose some of their wounds. Your character has suffered an injury after being attacked by Conrad. Happened when a character receives damage that exceeds 50% of their maximum wounds. I guess wounds is HP within one round. The exact percentage of wounds is a Character must lose. For this to happen may vary depending on the difficulty of the game you choose. Injuries reduce the character's resolve. When a character initially suffers an injury, it is considered a fresh injury during the first 3 rounds. Once 3 rounds have passed, the fresh injury becomes an old injury. Fresh injury can be healed using Medikit without passing any skill tests. Old injuries can be healed with a Medikit, but they require a character administering the treatment to pass a Medicaid skill test. Okay. Note that when a character loses all of their wounds, they fall unconscious. Once the combat is over, the wounds of all party members are replenished automatically, but any injuries are sustained. Gotcha. Okay. You've got new items. All items are in the bag. Okay. To equip, double click. Alternately, you can hold and drag. Which party members at the top? Okay. Gun. Sword. Body glove. Okay. We got our first party member.
I'm at your
So you can heal me?
Let me help. That is a noticeable
Yes.
improvement. Now you're prepared for the trials ahead.
Thank you.
The lower decks are teeming with heretics instigating the rabble to revolt. But that is the least of our problems. The ship's enforcers are rounding up the scoundrels and suppressing the resistance.
Okay.
The situation on the middle decks is much worse, although strike teams have already been dispatched there. All communication with the bridge and the engineering bay was lost. So, apart from scattered voxcasts, we have no information to go on.
Okay.
But that is not the worst of it all. All these jolts and shaking are most alarming. These are signs that the navigator and the master helmsman are having difficulty translating the ship out of the warp and into real space. I fear that they may have already lost control. We must reach the navigator's sanctum and get a handle on the situation. If we can manage that, some aboard this vessel may yet survive.
I heard one of Theodore's Voxcasts.
Lady Theodora's. Which one? The last one I received was about the navigator's sanctum, and that was a good while ago.
Bro, this ship is falling apart around
In
us, so
any
we're
case,
just
let us
standing
hope
around
that the
here
Lord Captain
chatting
is
it
well
up.
and safely in charge of the ship's defense. In the meantime, we must do all we can to prevent the ship from veering
All
off
right,
course.
Navigator Sanctum, lead the way, please.
Absolutely.
To arms, loyal sons and daughters of the God Emperor! Fight the heresy and corruption that threatens to consume our home, and with all your might, destroy those who have dared!
The Lord Captain is calling her crew to battle, which means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission, not message exchange. Splendid. While the rogue trader inspires proper resolve to fight in her subjects, you and I shall prove that her trust in us is well deserved. Onward.
Onward. Okay.
Don't you dare to cross us.
Combat begins with the tactical phase, during which characters cannot attack or take other actions, but may try to take up advantageous positions. Okay. Get my characters into position. It doesn't seem like there's any cover. Wonderful. There's a lot of guys here too. Okay, I mean, I guess we'll just go over here. Abelard is a warrior. He specializes in melee combat. Okay. Charge. Yep. And melee attacks. Okay. Charge. First creature along 6L line. Warrior moves in a straight line. This costs 2 AP. Brace for impact costs 0 AP. Cleave and regular strike. Okay, so charge.
It will be done.
Oh, does he have a chainsword? Attack of opportunity. I imagine works the same. Okay, so you can't move after you do your thing. That's kind of lame. Okay. I can do a pistol burst now. or pistol shot. I'm gonna stand behind you. Hopefully this fire doesn't hurt me.
Nothing of value has been
Oh, cool.
lost.
Oh, we can shoot more than one guy. Very nice. And they can't really reach us. 0 damage. Okay.
Ruin. I serve the ruinous powers.
Can I go? No. So I want you to go here,
My place is at the fore.
and we cleave.
I will do my duty.
Nice. Can you?
Someone else can do this.
No. Okay. I should.
Never wavered
Go
in the
here.
face of adversity. Already done.
Oh, I shot our guy. Over penetration. Some shots are able to pierce enemies through and deal damage, not only to them but also to the characters standing behind them. Yeah. Okay. Good to know.
I am your doom.
Curse you, miscreant.
Indeed. Victory is imminent. I took care of this one.
Cool. We did it. You can advance the level of your characters and companions. Nice. Level up. 1 rank available. Do I have to pick this? Choose skill. Okay. Carouse. Okay, commerce. Persuasion. Carouse. Commerce, persuasion, carouse, coercion, Imperium lore, or demolition. Let's go persuasion. Yes. Good. Okay. Is that it? Complete. Where do I hit complete? Apply. Is that it? That's the only thing we upgrade? He should probably have athletics or probably athletics, right? Okay. And then next level up, we get abilities. Talents. Cool. Okay. Pretty cool.
We must act.
Can we loot? Defeated enemies have known for the need for their belongings. Last pistol. Sword. Oh, it just loots every enemy in the room. Oh my god. That's such a... Oh yeah. That's a wonderful little quality of life thing. This is the same thing, right? Yeah. Okay. So we got a last pistol. 6 to 8. 7 to 11. All right. Anything else in this room? Probably. What's back here?
I won't tolerate weakness.
What's going on over here? Nothing. Okay. Navigator Sanctum. Whoa. Here's a map of your void ship. It consists of several parts between which you can travel. Some parts are not yet available, but over time your character will be able to access them. Got it. Navigator Sanctum. Okay. Pretty cool. I'm digging it. Oh, we heal up after every fight. There's purple shit.
A new challenge for me. Doubt is for the weak.
Are
The
we?
navigator sanctum is directly along the passageway.
Oh, a new party member?
And so, he will enter the halls of the blinded guide and witness the radiance of the final dawn through the cracks and fall victim to a whim of fate.
Okay, lady.
Master, watch your head.
My head?
Idira,
Okay.
would it be too much to ask that you phrase your soothsayings plainly for once? That was too close.
Sorry, old man. The voices are so loud I can't even hear myself. They shriek, they sing, they... Oh, Abelard, how they sing!
This lady's losing it.
This is Idira Tlas, personal psyker and diviner of Her Ladyship Theodora von Valencius. Idira?
I'm not drunk, old man. I'm suffering the effects of the warp that is seeping through these walls. I see the ship's fate. To die in the waves of the Immaterium, fall under the burning rays of the final dawn. And in the roaring blaze, I see a figure standing. Who is it?
It's a wall.
I have no
The walls are
answer.
just like dripping blood. You see this? The entity in your consciousness shrinks and crawls in deeper. Its claws scrape against the walls of your mind as if the presence is trying to hide from the seer standing before you. Diviner, are you?
The voices from beyond the threshold whisper to me. Sometimes their murmurs are clear, they grant insight. Sometimes they drive me mad. But I am patient. I know how to listen and discern. But now, with this clamor around me, too many voices, too loud. And you are Von Valancius, one of Lady Theodora's heirs. Well then, we finally meet.
Officers frequency. To all who can hear me, those with a weapon in their hands are to gather on the officers' deck at once. I repeat, gather on the officers' deck at once and prepare to launch a counterattack.
That's Edelthrad. Oh, Emperor's Providence. The other heir lives as well. Quickly, we must head to...
Not so fast, old man. If we drown in the warp, Lady Theodora's heirs won't be any good to us. If Edelthrad's like me and hasn't yet surrendered his mind or body to the mercy of the warp, then he can still hold on a little longer without us.
Blast it. You're right. First, we need to deal with what is happening here.
The whispers called me. The ones I could make out among all the screams and screeches. Those who are rocking this boat hit us where it hurt. They went after the navigator, our guide through the warp. Other whispers called me to the enginarium, but it was too late. I heard the cry of our master Cog, and the silence that followed.
What? You don't mean the Enginseer Prime is...
Said, without a doubt. And the voices wail, heralding countless nightmares, cackling at each soul among the hundreds that are now joining the warp. The shriek from the Navigator's sanctum was louder than the rest. And it's better that we saved the Navigator than some lever puller from a cooling module or a cook from the middle decks.
Oh.
Oh no. No. Nothing is well about him. Can't you feel the chill crawling on your skin? The eyes watching you? The warp ice has already encased the bulkheads. What follows is calamity.
This girl's like getting off on this stuff, man.
But we're not just going to stand here and take it, are we? The state of things...
Okay, alright. Let's go find the guy, please. Okay, now we have several characters in our party. To select one character, click left mouse button on the portrait to select multiple, hold, and drag a box. To select the entire party and issue commands to all your characters at once, press backspace. Okay. Use a pipe, left a notable dent on the floor. Door? going on in here?
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Here we go again. Your Emperor won't save you!
Heretic Psyker. Got numbers next to their names. Got a 22. I imagine 22 is his HP. Okay.
Hold on. Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Is the will of chaos.
Ow.
Death to non-believers.
Ow.
I serve the ruinous powers.
Ow.
I've suffered worse.
You can use the hologram to gauge the effectiveness of your intended actions in combat. Yeah. I want to... Does it show me the best course of action? No. No, it doesn't. I want to shoot. %. What is my best course of action? Come over here.
Suits my purpose of coaxing me.
Nice. Double kill.
I've seen worse battles.
Why did you move like that, you dummy?
It will be done.
Why did you go like that? Okay. She's a psyker and an operative. As an operative, she can study opponents and identify their weaknesses, and her psyker abilities allow her to deal damage to them. Okay. Special staff that does psychic things. So it looks like she has like a chain axe, and she can do lightning arc. One friendly creature within a 10-cell radius. Psychic increases target's dodge and parry by 10%. Okay, that's cool. Psychic one creature within a 12-cell radius. Okay. What is Veil? Veil degradation increased by +1. Okay. Get this off my screen. Analyze enemies. Operative targets one enemy within 10 cells from the operative. That target immediately gains +2 exploit. So if I was to do this...
Cover me!
Okay. Gonna put you over here. And
Why did I not
hit you with the
foresee this?
Oh, she takes damage if she does psychic attacks. Uh-oh. You fool. Falling into my trap.
Nothing I can't do.
Take that.
Suits my purposes.
Charge him.
Will do my duty.
Finish
It will
him.
be done. One fewer target.
Okay. The creature in the chair appears as if it has become one with its throne. You see pink parchment-like skin stretched between the seat and the limbs that have too many joints for a normal human being. The navigator is breathing heavily, the air whistling as it exits through the two dark gill-like slits on its cheeks. Creature's eyes are shut, the two ordinary eyes as well as the third one that sits in the center of its forehead.
I believe Master Vespider still lives. Well, the servants are dead. But the chamber, thank the Emperor, is still sealed.
He's
from
like
the war.
mutated though.
Well, we have a chance of leaving this place alive.
What is wrong with him, Adira?
Wounded, exhausted, fighting back the endless horrors of the warp that are forcing their way into his head. Pick one.
Is this how he normally looks?
Your time is short.
Navigator stirs, barely able to lift his head and half open his normal eyes. A dark drop rolls from under the closed lid of the third eye and down his face Getting behind a black trail. Your time is short. The voice is coming from the Vox grill at the base of the bizarre chair. It is unclear how the navigator is able to produce human speech. You are in need of help. We have to get you out of that chair? I don't think that's right. Are you all right?
Fall to your knees, mortals, and behold the final dawn.
Suddenly, the navigator's body starts thrashing in place. It lurches forward, then falls back onto the seat, then thrusts forward again as its bones crack and its skin tears open. However, the fusion between the body and the chair appears to be stronger than these wild impetuses. The mutant remains seated, but leans as far forward as he can, his layered raiment slowly turning crimson. Yeah, I don't think we're supposed to remove him from the chair.
It came from beyond. His body is not his.
Okay, that's what I thought happened. Look at his arm. Deer's scream is echoed by the silent cries in your head. The unseen creature triumphs at the sight of the navigator succumbing to the paroxysms of the warp, or of corruption.
March thunders under the burden of hopes. Unseal your hearts, and I will flood your souls with myriads of words and meanings, each one a portent of salvation within me.
Do we have to kill him?
Run. Flee from this place while I still have the strength. I can contain the intrusion, but not for long. We must begin the translation. Leave the warp. But it can't be done without the Master Helmsman's help.
What should we do, Abelard?
The ship can only begin the translation with the assistance of the Master Helmsman.
Oh, yeah, that's...
If he is still alive. It is worth a try. We must get to the bridge, but we will need support. Our only option is to fight our way to the officer's deck and join forces with Edelthrad and his people.
Okay.
I believe we will also find Lady Theodora there.
Okay.
Vespidus, good luck. And thank you.
Navigator does not give a response. Black tears mixed with blood are streaming from under the closed eyelids, and the Vox at the base of the chair is bellowing out static, interspersed with distant echoes of otherworldly laughter. Navigator appears dead, only the slight movement of his chest and the twitching. Yeah, I mean, he's encased by this, like, warp shield thing, too, so it's not like we can actually kill him. Loot the bodies. Axe, okay. Psychic staff. Crappy autogun, okay. Okay. Anything here? I feel like the game doesn't put like chests and shit. Where are we?
Victory awaits.
What? Why does our party like this? Locked door. Ooh. Make it. Make it to the meeting with the heir. Did I miss a way? Did I miss something? Open the door.
We shall prevail.
Do I have to open it? No.
Follow my lead.
Game? Yeah, we...
None shall stand in my way.
Can't go over there. Oh, what's this? Navigator Sanctum is the private haven, the ship's guide through the warp, and a death trap for anyone left inside after the translation to the Immaterium.
About time.
Okay. What's this? So,
I won't tolerate weakness.
game? Hello?
Did I mention that my whispers tell me jokes?
Can we unlock
Jokes
the
that
door?
once said aloud.
I'm always ready.
Box skull? Do we go back?
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Oh, maybe we go back. We go here. Okay, officer's deck. Why even put the locked door thing at the end of the hallway? What? It doesn't make any sense. Like, why even put that little thing there? Okay, well, you know what, guys? That's going to be the end of this episode, I think. We're right around the mark. I like to keep the episodes around like 40, 45 minutes long. So, love you all. Thank you all for watching. Next episode will be out tomorrow. Same time, same place. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments down below. We'll watch this little thing here. We have to save the game. Love you all. I hope you're having a great week. Hope you're having a great day. I think this will be out on Tuesday. We're gonna be getting back into some RimWorld as well as well as Rogue Trader. So don't you worry.
I shall pity not your enemies.
Oh, look at
I
this.
shall heed not their pleas.
Oh yeah.
Somebody shoot these.
Shall betray not your tenets, nor stray one step from them. Take not your gaze from me. Leave me not without your grace.
I told you he would protect us.
My God, my light, my emperor.
She's the main character. Where do we come from? All right, we'll do this real quick. White-haired warrior turns to face you, her dark eyes blazing. The weapon quivers in her hands, and for a brief moment, it seems she is not going to stop and will instead continue eliminating every target she sees, starting with you.
Sister Argenta. Sister Argenta, it is a relief to see you. We require all the forces we can muster.
Your face, it is unfamiliar. Who are you?
Creamy von Valancius, the Lord Captain's heir.
The hour is dark and daunting. The ship abounds with corruption. The faces of friends are twisted by sneers of heresy. The eyes of comrades ignite with the archenemy's hunger. I will do what I must to halt the advance of the dark forces. But in these dire moments, little can be trusted. So I must know, why are you here?
I'm here to romance
Sister,
you.
I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by our esteemed Master of Whispers. Edelthrad the Heir is waiting for our aid, and Lord Captain Theodora is expecting a report on our success. We are here to deal with the situation, so I suggest we all do just that.
I am no traitor, sister. You can be sure of that.
If you speak truthfully, the Emperor will not forsake you. If you are lying, you will not escape his retribution. I cannot wait to rain righteous fire down upon each and every heretic.
Oh my god. What is a warrior of the Adepta Sororitas doing aboard a Rogue Trader's ship? Your orders serve the Ecclesiarchy, do they not?
Sister Argenta is a guest of the Lord Captain. And that story deserves its own time and conversation. Under more appropriate circumstances.
Fair enough.
Enough idle chatter. I am where I must be, and that will suffice.
We must get to the main hall of the deck.
Through this door, I shall join you, for it is my duty to the God Emperor to destroy this heresy.
We will follow. For now, we will hold off any heretics who might try to crawl in through the cracks to join the main assault. And we'll take a look at the generators while we're at it. Those villains made a mess of the cables. Oh, I wish we had a Tectomat with us. But we'll see what we can do without one.
Good to hear it. Sister?
Ready. May Terra's light illuminate our path through fire and darkness.
I'm already in love. All right, guys. Love you all. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments down below. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day. Have a good night. See you all very, very soon.